What's up, everybody? Welcome to another class. And today we're going to be talking about a few topics that I normally bring up in my teacher training. So if you're an instructor that just want to work on their growth and bring new concepts into their teaching, please stay with me, and hopefully this video will give you not only inspiration but more ideas to really truly master your teaching, which is a forever evolving journey. But I really hope you find inspiration in the concepts that I'm about to share. Basically, we're going to be talking about proprioception and something that I called in my yin teacher training mindful hypnotherapy. And also, we're going to bring information about shoulder integration. So go ahead and come into a tone meditation seat towards the back of your mat. When it comes to shoulder integration, you always want to pay attention to the triangle shaped bones that are behind your shoulders, which we call the scapula or the shoulder blade. So visualize a triangle that it's pointing towards the floor. And then right here, we're going to bring the palms to the knees and round to create something that we call protraction of the shoulder blades, and then drive the arm bones back to drive the shoulder blades back and create retraction of the shoulder blades. So I'll show you from this angle. Protraction and then retraction. And then with the shoulder, you can take the arm straight up and also think of rotating the arm bones. So you can rotate them all the way in, or all the way out. So let's say you can stay right there with the arms straight up, and just feel how you start to move or work with the arm bones. You're also working with the clavicle, which is almost not really moving, and then you're working with the shoulder blade or the scapula. So we are rotating the bones in and out, and notice how that engages your triceps and your biceps and all of the other tiny muscles in your shoulders. So in your Tadasana, essentially you can rotate it out, certainly rotate all the way out, or take the thumbs away from your body. That will be creating outer rotation. Or you can go all the way in and flip the palms back, and that will create internal rotation. So let's say as we bind, think of those actions. You're rotating out or you're rotating in. So go ahead and tee the arms open, close your palms, and then release your thumbs. So the left thumb will be facing up and the right thumb is going to be facing down. And then imagine that you're transferring a weight of energy. So you're shifting one thumb at a time as you really engage your muscles, the muscles in your arms, starting from the muscles in the forearms to the muscles, the big muscles, triceps, biceps as well. And then you can also feel some activation in the traps, and that's okay. And you're essentially using a set or a group of muscles right here called the rotator cuff muscles, which are really going to help with stability in poses such as chaturanga or planks. And of course, when you go upside down, when you come into arm balances and things like that. So keep switching, really engaging your arms. And then the next time the right thumb is up, flip the left thumb up as well, open the palms, and just go back and forward. Really retracting the shoulders and protracting them. So you go back and forward, so you start to feel that engagement in your shoulders and in your upper back muscles. So we're going back and forward, trying to create no tension in the lower back, no tension in the neck. So we move away from unnecessary tension. And you go up and down, back and forward a few times. And then flip the palms up and go up and down. We're there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms straight up and imagine that you're splashing water. So just go very, very quickly, open and close your fingers, and go right here for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way. Feel that activation. So those 3 bones are pretty important. Clavicle, your arm bone, and then the scapula in the back. So come into table. For your table, to keep that shoulder integration, you want your hands and your knees on the floor. Flip the fingertips in, tap the middle fingers, and then try to keep that distance as you flip the fingertips all the way forward. So in the body, we always want to measure. That's super important. So this will be determined by the mobility of the shoulders and the flexibility of your shoulders. Those are 2 important concepts as well. So see if you can point the pointer, so these fingers straight forward, or if you want to go slightly out. Drop belly, look forward. That's your cow. Push the floor away and round. That's your cat. And we're just going to linger here. Keep pressing the top of your feet onto the floor. Pick up the knees 1 or 2 inches up, and we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release all the way. And we're going to create something called flying integration. Pretty similar to the pose that we actually just took, but here we're going to be framing the knees. So technically, we're working more on upper body strength than lower body strength. So we're really loading the palms to engage the triceps, to engage the shoulders, to really transfer the weight forward and get out of the feet eventually. So point the pointers all the way forward, press your palms into the floor, press the top of your feet down, think of a cat, so push the floor away, knees up. So think quadriceps onto your chest, and we're there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, release all the way. So not about lifting the hips all the way up, more about transferring the weight forward and really driving the pit of your belly onto your spine. So you're really rounding and engaging, bracing the core. So we're going to do that again. Press down, frame your knees, push the floor away. We're there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come all the way down. Interlace your fingers and draw circles with the wrists. So feel that activation that you created around the shoulders, but also around your serratus area. So you're starting to engage the side body and really engaging all of those muscles that are surrounding your rib cage. Tug the toes. Take it up and back and come into your downward facing. Press your palms into the floor. If you want to measure again, flip the fingertips in. Make sure your middle fingers are touching, and then flip the fingertips forward. Try to keep that distance, and then see the direction of your thumbs and the direction of your pointers. If you're doing straight forward to 12 o'clock or slightly out, closer to 1. Now, this is going to take some compression, so try your best here to drive the right knee to the right side of your chest. Step your right foot to the right thumb. Step your left foot to your left thumb, and then measure again. So create 2 fists with your palms. Place the fists between the arches of your feet. Right hand to your left elbow, left hand to the right elbow, hang in your ragdoll. So let this pose be a counter for the upper body right here. And we're breathing. So today we started class with a lot of movement and activation right away, which actually really helps people get out of their heads. But in yoga, you want to create this state of proprioception, which allows people to get out of their heads and more into really noticing where their hands and their feet are. So you're shaping the listening. And if we're in our heads thinking of our problems, we probably won't listen to what the instructor is saying. So it's important to cue and invite people to feel something, meaning, for example, the connection between the sole of your feet and the floor, the space that you're creating behind the neck, and continue to invite people to be here, to find sensations that are happening in the moment. Put your hands down, create a flat back in breath. Step back into plank. If you need to measure, bring the pointers to touch or the middle fingers to touch. Flip the fingertips all the way forward. Step back into your plank pose. So in your plank, think of a gentle cat position. So push the floor away and you're round. We're there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Soften your knees. Think tailbone first. Downward facing dog. Create that nice elongation in your lower body, in your lower back. So IT band, side of your core, armpit area. Drive your triceps back. Push the floor away and feel how that really creates stimulation in your shoulder blades. Step your left foot to your left thumb. So think of a cat, round, push the floor away, left foot to your left thumb, right foot to your right thumb, forward fold. Go ahead and measure again. Halfway, breathe in, bow forward, breathe out. Take the arms straight up, interlace your fingers, press your palms straight up to the ceiling, drive your arm bones up, peel the armpits towards the side walls. Then from here, take the back of your hands to your shin, drive your arm bones up, your elbows up, bend the knees, take the tailbone back, and you can wiggle until you eventually fall forward, flat back, and we measured, fingertips in, touch the middle fingers, flip the fingertips forward, step back into your plank, and then round, really drive your side body up to the ceiling, so the side of your rib cage slightly up. Pull the pit of your belly in, squeeze your adductors together. So this is a full body movement, but creating stability in your shoulders and really knowing your shoulder integration will really, really, really help. Take one in breath, downward facing with the tailbone up and back first. Exhale all the way. Again, right foot to your right thumb. See if you can tap the right thumb with the toes, left foot to your left thumb. And then we measure again, halfway, breathe in, bow forward, breathe out. Take it straight up, interlace your fingers, reach the palms and the arm bones straight up. Take the back of your hands to your shin, activate your traps, activate your lats, drive your arm bones up, bend the knees, tailbone back, until you forward fold. Halfway, go ahead and measure, put the palms flat on the floor, bring your middle fingers to touch, flip the fingertips forward, step back into plank. We're there for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bend the knees, take the tailbone up and back, downward facing all the way. One more. Step your left foot to your left thumb. So slowly step forward, right foot to your right thumb, measure again, halfway, bow forward, take it straight up, interlace the fingers, side body up. Bring the back of your hands to your shins, drive your tailbone back, feel that elongation. You're trying to keep a flat back, everybody. Try to keep a flat back until you eventually fall forward. Put your hands out on the floor, measured, fingertips forward, step back into plank. Now we're going to take a side plank on the left side. So this is super key here. Stack. Okay, so stack your wrist, stack your shoulder, top wrist. So hopefully you'll be able to see that I'm trying to create a line right here. Press the right palm into the floor. Your left pointer is going to be facing straight forward. Your right arm straight up, not back, not forward, not all the way forward, just straight up. And really push through your left shoulder as you reach up. Take one more in breath. High plank, downward facing, left leg straight up. Now with me right here, left knee to your right tricep. Kick your left foot all the way through. Sit all the way down. Create a straddle. So I'm really going to measure. I'm going to put my right leg right over the white edge of your mat, of my mat, and the left leg out to your left. So I'm creating an L shape with my lower body. Get a block, or if you have no block, that's okay. Take the arm straight up. Squeeze your block with your palm so you can really keep the elbows in. So I'm framing my ears with my arms. Press the tailbone down. Reach slightly forward. And then straight up. So you're flexing the feet and lengthening the side body. Straight forward. Squeeze the block, everybody. And then lift up. Take a few more. Squeeze the block. So palms intentionally into the block. Reach all the way forward, forward, forward. Straight up. Two more. Forward, forward, forward. Squeeze the block. Straight up. Keep the elbows in. Drop your arm bones back. One more. Straight up. Release the block. And then reverse your actions. So turn the right toes towards the white edge of your mat. Turn the left toes towards the front edge of your mat. So we're just adding a teeny bit of a hip opener right here. Press your palms into the floor. Push the floor away. Drive your left knee into your chest. And then you're going to flip. Keep your right fingertips facing north. So towards the front of your mat. Take the left arm. You can do up to the ceiling or all the way back. So think of the integration of the right shoulder here and then peel the left side of your body open. You can take your left hand to your hip. You can take your left hand to the base of your neck. So feeling how you can open the chest more from that stability that you're creating, not only in the posterior chain of your body, but really in your shoulder. Take one more in breath and then step back, three-legged. Bring your left foot to your left thumb. Take the arms all the way up. High crescent, arms straight up, palms to touch, thumbs to the back of your neck. Again, we're really integrating the shoulders. So frame your ears with your arms, with your arm bones. Bring your thumbs to the back of your skull. Not that the lower body integration, it's not important, but say we're focusing on shoulders. So breathe into the front of your armpits. Breathe into the triceps. Breathe into your chest. Drive your triceps slightly up and back. Now bring your hands to prayer. Transfer the weight slightly forward. Really load the front leg all the way forward. Crouching warrior. Hands to prayer. Just keep your hands in prayer for now. Drive your shoulders up to the ceiling and flex your right foot. Interlace your hands at the base of your lower back. Peel the chest open. So still, I'm opening the chest, but it's really something gentle. So drive your arm bones up to ceiling and then slightly back so that you can engage your back muscles here. Feel how you engage all of the back muscles, not just the neck, not just the upper body, but also the mid-back. As slowly as you can, step all the way back to your high crescent. Take one in breath. Bring your hands to the floor. Okay, kick the left leg up and back. Here, if you need to measure, go ahead and measure. Fingertips forward. We're gonna look forward. Drive your chest all the way forward. Tap of your left foot on the floor. Tap of your right foot on the floor. upward facing. Imagine that you have 2 jars underneath your palms and you're trying to open them. So rotate in a very gentle way the palms and the pinky fingers out. Drive the arm bones back. Push the floor away. You are not dumping into the lower back. Trust your foundation. Peel the front of your chest open. Take one more inhale. Take it up and back. Downward facing. Walk your hands all the way back. Measure again. And then this time for your gorilla, we're going to explore another angle of your wrist. So place your palms underneath the feet through the outer arch of your foot. So another variation of your gorilla. Drop the head and breathe. So again, find a way to create proprioception here. Let people know how to feel, where to feel something, and remind them to be present and to feel where their hands and their feet are, and also how they're bending the knee, creating sensation in the hamstrings, softening the back of their necks. So I call that mindful hypnotherapy because in a way, I want to put people, quote unquote, in the right headspace. Not because being sad is good or bad, or angry, because that's also a good headspace. But by good space, I mean I want them to be here, and I want them to feel safe with whatever emotion they're feeling. But I want them to cultivate a sense of presence and a sense of safety, and knowing that baby steps can be the way. We're just creating the space to be okay with those emotions without trying to get into the next thing or trying to fix who we are or trying to accomplish something. We're just breathing through something to embody that pause. Release your palms, walk all the way forward, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, if you need to measure, I'm going to measure again, and then all the way forward into plank. Keep the right fingertips pointing forward, the pointer, side plank. On the right side, stack. So that's what's key right there. Also stack your hips. So not rainbow, more of, stack. Push through the right shoulder and think straight up. Some retraction of the shoulders. I'm driving the right ear away from the right shoulder, so elongation in the side of the neck as I reach straight up. One more inhale, and then 3-legged with the right leg straight up. Right knee to your left tricep, kick all the way through, and then you sit down. Align the left leg with the white edge of your mat, with your left sits bones, and then right leg will open out to the right so that you create that L shape with your lower body. Flex your feet. Block between the palms, so really squeeze in. You're not opening the elbows. You're reaching up and squeezing in. Take the block all the way down, let it hover, and then straight up. You can focus on looking down. So you lengthen the neck, squeeze a block, and then straight up. A few more. Squeeze the block, keep the elbows in, lift up. 2 more. Squeeze it. Lift, lengthen, try not to round. Think of lengthening, keep a flat back. Straight up, release the block. Turn the right toes towards the front edge of your mat. Turn the left toes towards the right. And just for a second, feel that rotation in your outer hips. And then start to round. Think of a cat. Push the floor away. Kick the leg up and back. Bend the knee open and flip. focus on the left shoulder. So again, you can do straight up, behind you, back of your neck. So really feeling that freedom in your neck and in your chest and in the shoulders. Right, we're gonna go back to the three-legged. If you need to measure again, measured. Take the right foot to the right thumb, step all the way forward, push the floor away, high crescent, take the arms straight up, bring your palms to touch, thumbs to the back of your neck, elbows in, drive them in. And hold on to your breath. Notice the back. Notice how that gentle hip opener that you created also created freedom in your upper body, which is also super interesting. So you start to feel how the alignment of your feet and the space in the hips can be transferred to the shoulders as well when you're practicing. So breathe into the front of your armpits. Breathe into the top of the lungs and peel the chest open. Now bring your hands to prayer. Keep the hands in prayer. Drive your right knee forward. Oop, crouching warrior. Flex your toes. Drive your arm bones slightly back. Interlace your hands behind the lower back. Drive your arm bones up to ceiling and then back. So you're really driving your collarbones back as well, your clavicles, your arm bones, and your shoulder blades. Retract the shoulders. And then as slowly as you can, step your left foot all the way back. Bring your hands to floor. If you need to measure, measured. And we're gonna come into that upward facing dog and hold it. Kick the right leg up. Top of your right foot on the floor, top of your left foot on the floor. Drive your chest through. Upward facing. We're breathing. Imagine those jars really open from your connection to floor. Breathe and create space in front of your chest. Push the floor away. Squeeze your triceps into your side body. One more inhale. Downward facing. Take it back. Bend your knees. Front of your mat. Halfway. Bow forward. Measure again with the two fists. Turn the toes forward. Reach up. Interlace the fingers. Press your palms straight up. Take the back of your hands to your shin. Imagine that you're trying to recreate a smile. And then bend the knees, drive your tailbone back, back, back. Keep the flat back, so you're not rounding. Flat back, core active, front ribs together. Bend the knees until you fold halfway. Palms flat on the floor. If you need to measure, measured. Step back, plank, chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing, take it back. Right leg up, right foot to the right thumb. Spin your left heel down. Open up warrior two. So here, we'll recreate that motion that we use when we start a class. So two fists, release the thumb. This one, the right one, will stay facing up. The left one is gonna face down, and then start to switch. So the right one goes down, the left one faces up, and you switch. To really feel how you're rotating the shoulders while keeping your warrior two. Bring awareness to, not to the neck, but more to the upper back in front of your shoulders, especially in the back arm. Okay, take the arms straight up, grab onto opposite elbows, take the arm bones slightly back. Turn the left side of your rib cage towards the right side of your mat and the right side of your rib cage towards your big toe. So your chest is really facing the white edge of your mat, but you can look slightly forward. So with your eyes, you're trying to peek slightly forward. So left side of the rib cage back, right side of the rib cage towards the right side of the left side of your mat. Take it up and back. Peaceful triangle, yogi toe lock, and your triangle. Just for a second, and then get a block, put it on the outside of your foot or maybe behind your ankle bone to find that stacking sensation again. So transfer more weight forward. If you need to go more narrow, you do that. Take the left arm straight up and think of stacking. So the left arm is not back, it's not forward, it's not literally forward or like all the way forward, straight up. Reach up, take one more inhale. Now this is gonna be funky. Side facing wide-legged forward fold. For a moment, keep the right toes pointing forward and then turn the right toes in. Now walk your hands to the front of your left foot and come into a standing split. So your left hand will be in front of your left toes. You can measure it again, right leg straight up. And then from here, we're gonna push the floor away. Think of your flying integration. So really round through the upper body. Take the right knee to the right tricep, hug in. So you're really going up, straight up. 2 more. Right knee to your right tricep, hug in, push the floor away. So keep that integration in your triceps. Kick up and back. One more time, hug in, hug in, hug in, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, side facing wide-legged fold. Release for a second. Walk your hands forward. So it's like a wide-legged down dog. Drop the chest. So here, we're not integrating so much. More flexibility. So you're thinking of a heart melting pose here, a puppy pose to peel the front of your chest open. So it's more of flexibility. And then go ahead and face the front of your mat. Walk your right foot out to the right. Take the right shoulder inside of the right knee. And then we're going to think of putting a backpack on. So really thread your right arm underneath your right leg and see if you can take your right palm to the outside of the right hip. And we're just going to be here. Think of a plank with the left one, so push the floor away. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your right hand to the floor. Kick the right leg up and back. Bend your knee open. And then you're going to flip. Integration of the left shoulder. Left pointer is facing all the way forward. Right arm can be up, down, behind the neck. You can catch your other shoulder as you reach forward. So feel, explore that freedom that you can create by using the stability that you created on your left shoulder. And then we'll flip, plank, chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Gorilla, traditional gorilla. So again, mindful hypnotherapy, proprioception. That's really hard to say. But a home base to come back to the present moment, to feel something here, to be okay with what is. A great time to share something important about yoga, maybe a concept that you think is related to your theme as well. So yeah, remember that intention. It's really about putting people in the right headspace, and by that I mean a space that is filled with compassion, acceptance, or just space, just holding space for people. So use your words to bring them back to the present moment. Walk your hands all the way forward, downward facing. Step your left foot forward. Spin your back heel down. Warrior two. Tee the arms open. Two fists. Left thumb up. Right thumb up. Flip the right one. And then keep switching. So feel how you're creating that good tension in the forearms and the arm bones. It's also like making the bones more flexible. Hoping that makes sense for you. But allowing the bones to move and the connective tissue, also activating all of your myofascial chains. So letting the energy flow through the arms and the shoulders and the back and hips and the toes. Everything is so well connected in the body. So we're trying to let the energy flow through all of those corners and spaces and joints. Arms straight up, grab onto opposite elbows. Rotate the left side of your body towards the right side of your mat, and the right side of your body towards the left side of your mat, so that your chest, it's really wide and open. And just breathe. So this variation, just to create space in the lungs and the rib cage to receive more oxygen, and being able to stay in the pose for a few more breaths. Even though this is very challenging, you're anatomically and biomechanically creating the space for your students to breathe into the top of their lungs and bring all of that oxygen into their brains. Right, take it up and back. Yogi toe lock just for a moment. Drive your tailbone back and then get a block. Place it behind the left ankle bone. So not on the left ankle bone, but kind of like further back. So maybe you align the edge of the block with the edge of your heel. Bring the back foot slightly in, and then think of stacking wrists, chest, shoulders, fingertips, reach straight up. So not down, more from like pressing down, you lift up. Release the right hand. Keep the left toes pointing forward for a moment. Bring your hands towards the front of your right toes and then turn the left toes. So see how I'm doing here, right palm right in front of the right toes with the right pointer facing to 12 o'clock. And then my thumbs will come to touch. It's like I'm trying to create a picture frame. This might be wider if you need it to be, but essentially I'm kind of like doing this. So I'm going to create that on the floor. Think of your flying integration where I really pushed the floor away. And then from there, left knee to your left armpit. And then straight up, standing split. So you're pushing the floor away. It's not something like you're not creating agony, but you're super active. Left knee up to chest and armpit. And then kick straight up. And you can squeeze a glute at the top. One more. And we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, forward, 3, 2, release the left leg. Rest here for a second. So this is more of a counter pose. Walk your hands forward. Think of a wide-legged downward facing here. If you need to pause the video to see how I'm going to integrate my shoulders, do that. I'm going to come into my forearm stance right here. So I'm going to measure, I'm going to create that camera angle that I just told you about. And then from here, maybe walk your feet slightly back if you need to. Put your forearms on the floor. Bring your feet in. And then maybe you take one leg up. So essentially it's the same thing that you just did when you drove the left knee into your armpits and then push the floor away. So I'm pushing the floor away with my palms, with my forearms, with my elbows. And then stay there for a few moments. It's the same measurement. You're not opening the elbows. Everything is really stacked and you're pushing through the shoulder blades and the arm bones. Slowly start to come down. Whoops. Come back to your pose. Side facing wide-legged fold. Drop your head, drop your arms. All right, start to face the front of your mat. Think of an active lizard. So we're gonna try to put a back on. So bring the left shoulder to inside of left knee, and then you thread your left arm under and take the back of your left hand to your lower back. Push through the right palm. So think of a high plank. Engage the right side body. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So here's a great example how you're creating side body strength, and that you transfer to your right oblique. Take the left leg up and back and go ahead and flip. Steady foundation on the right palm. Right pointer faces forward. Now if you want to look down for this one, you can. You can take the left hand to your lower back. If you want to open more, push floor away. And then back to center. Downward facing dog. All right, step. Fold forward, halfway. Bow forward. Let's add some balancing poses. All right, so we're gonna go right leg over, right arm under. Align your elbows with the shoulders and the palms with the elbows. And I'll show you from here. You're driving the arm bones slightly forward to protract the shoulders, and then you can go slightly back until you stack your shoulders over the hips to feel more stable in your upper body. Squeeze and breathe. Stay in your pose. I'm just going to prepare for the next transition. So we're still doing eagle. Keep your legs. Take your palms to your lower back, interlace fingers. Drive your right knee into chest. Kick the right leg straight back. But this time we're going to come into a toppling tree, which is essentially deeper than a traditional airplane. So we have a bind, and you're driving your chest as close as you can to your base leg. Drive your fist straight up. Use the upper body muscles here inside your eyes. One more inhale. Bring your hands to forward. Keep the right leg lifted. Bend the right knee. See if you can catch the top of your right foot and really rebound here. Right, this is going to be funky. Take the right leg all the way towards the white edge of your mat and come all the way down to the floor. And then we're going to recreate that L-shape situation that we did earlier. So kick the left leg all the way back and go back to the L shape. So I have my left leg on the white edge of my mat, and then I'm trying to align my foot with my hip. Get the block, squeeze it with your palms, keep your elbows in, and then you go forward. And this time we're just gonna pulse for 10, 9, don't round, keep the flat back, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight up all the way. Release the block. Turn the right toes towards the front of your mat. Turn the left toes towards the right. Feel the outer hip opener for a second. Push the floor away. Kick the right leg up and back. And then you flip. Again, one more flip. Right, big transition. Step your right foot all the way forward. Step your left foot all the way forward. Forward fold front of your mat. Halfway. Bow forward. Take it straight up. Breathe in. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms straight up. Frame your ears with your arm bones. Drive your shoulder blades back. Take the back of your hands to the base of your neck. Tailbone back. Bend the knees. Keep the flat back. Keep the flat back. Flat back. Flat back. Fall all the way forward. Halfway. Measure if you want to measure. So middle fingers will come to touch. Fingertips forward. Step back. High to low. Upward facing. Downward facing. Empty all the way. I'm going to try to hop forward with the handstand. You'll have 10 counts to get there, so take your time. If you want to do one leg at a time, I'm going to get closer to the wall. Keep that measurement with the palms, so slightly wider than shoulder distance apart. And then kick up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full forward. Straight up. Eagle pose on the left side. So left leg over, left arm under. Think of the shoulder integration. Squeeze your triceps in, the forearm muscles in as well. Keep your legs. Take the hands to a low back, interlace fingers, tailbone tree. So drive back to peel the chest open and use that as your counter. Take the left leg straight up, straight up, straight up, and then drive the right side of your abdomen towards your right quadriceps. Use your back muscles as a counterbalance. So you're pulling up as you reach down with the hip flexors, with the abdomen, and press every corner of your right foot into the floor, but really trust the posterior chain of your body and your shoulder integration here. Chain, I meant. Release your hands. Bend the left knee. Catch the top of your left foot. And this is going to be funky. So think left leg behind the right. Extend it towards the white of your mat. Sit all the way down until your right glute touches the floor. And then step the right leg over. Place it on top of the white edge of your mat. Again, create that L shape. Hopefully you'll see it. So see how I'm aligning my heel with my hip bone, like that. Get a block, squeeze it with the palms. So go really close to the floor, and then you pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way up. Release the block. Turn the toes. So right toes towards the left toes forward. Feel that in your IT band to create the space for the twist, for the flip. Push floor away. Drive your left leg up and back. Take it to a twist, to a flip. Yeah, well, it's a teeny bit of a twist, and then we flip. So play with that freedom that you're creating. You're breathing, you're stretching, you're reaching maybe towards the forward. Then big transition here, look forward, step, front of your mat, fold forward. We're gonna come into one crow, thinking of that flying integration. So round, bring your big toes to touch and really push the floor away. Bend the elbows, think of your chaturanga arms. Trust your shoulder strength. Pick up one foot, maybe the other. Trust the side body, the obliques, the shoulders, push the floor away. One more in breath. And then slowly, chaturanga. Upward facing. Whew. Downward facing. Hop to the front of your mat. Sit down. And we're going to come into just some core work before we back bend. Just to, we sufficiently have work our core, honestly, with all the planking and all of that. Of course, we have done it, but just a teeny bit more core work to after, like, do back bending. So to do back bending after. So get a block between the palms, and right here, very simply, just tap the heels down and tap the block behind you, and then straight up. And then again, tap the block behind you, and then straight up. So we'll keep doing that. Try to think of a flat back and pressing your lower back onto the floor as you move your feet forward and the block back. And you squeeze the palms onto the block and keep your elbows in. If you want more, maybe the next time you're up, you extend the legs and try to tap the toes onto the block. So your sacrum, it's gonna lift slightly, and that's okay. And then take the legs down to hovered and take the block down to hovered. Your head is on the floor. And then slowly go up, take the toes to the block, keep your legs long. So feel that in your hamstrings as well. Take a few more. Let's go down and forward. And then straight up, toes to block, squeeze a block, no rush. Press your shoulder blades onto the floor and frame your ears with the arm bones. Take it up, tap, toes to block, 2 more. Lift up. 1 more. And then release a block and come into your bridge pose. So feet hip width distance apart, arms straight up. Just be here for a few seconds. Your bridge, you're welcome to stay right here or come into your full wheel for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Keep your feet open. Reach your arms behind you. Drop knees to right. Drop knees to left. And then come all the way forward. Come to a seat. Feet mat distance apart. This will not be a traditional cool down, so I highly recommend that you complement this practice with some yin or any of the other classes that are already on this channel, but bring your armpits towards your knees and keep your knees bent. So take the right hand to the outside of your left foot and then you keep switching. Just go for a swim just to feel that nice stretch in your lats, back, shoulders to counter. If you want to complement this with child's pose with thread the needle, do that. You can work with straps and do some shoulder flosses just to counter, and then go ahead and cross your legs and just move your arms from side to side. Again, not enough time to cool down, so just put in the time to give some love and care to your shoulders. Thank you all so much for taking this class, for being here with me. I really hope you can get inspiration, bring some new things to your teaching, and I hope that we can keep learning together. Thank you all so much for being here and practicing with me today. Namaste.